All right, YouTube. So, H3H3 has a podcast, and they basically got a strike on their channel and had their stream interrupted as they were talking about Alex Jones and how he got deplatformed. Couple little interesting facts here. So, Ethan and Hila are kind of left-leaning, so I was very heartwarmed to hear that they were standing up for Alex Jones, but I wasn't surprised to hear that they were. And I was obviously very disappointed because I like their podcast. You know, they got a strike, and they basically made a rebuttal today. I'm looking forward to watching that. It's an hour and 40 minutes, so I'm probably going to be away from the videos for a while, but it's going to be worth it because this is a very important thing. Because not only is Ethan and Hila, they're kind of left leaning, but they're also more or less like Ethan, he's the front man, but he's been very critical of YouTube. So basically, he was getting on YouTube's case for talking about, or for basically enabling ads for Jimmy Kimmel, various other different news sites, or news channels, and late night channels here on YouTube. They had ads on videos that had to do with the Las Vegas shooting. And Casey Neistat, and this was Ethan was pointing out, basically made a video about Las Vegas and got totally demonetized. So Ethan was just pointing out how absurd that was and how they were running ads on the television during the coverage, which was just disgusting. And a lot of people, this kind of adds to the whole, conspiracy theories about Vegas. But anyways, moving on. That's a whole nother topic. And but yeah, this is pretty remarkable because here you have Ethan and Hila. They voted for Hillary, or I think he did. I don't know if she's allowed to vote. She's from Israel, that is. But so he voted for Hillary. He's fairly critical of Trump, but not to the point where it affects his comedy or anything. Not at all. His comedy is wonderful. It's real, and it's Santa Cruz comedy. They're from Santa Cruz, here in Santa Cruz, so it hits home. When I heard that they got a strike. But they're kind of blazing the trail in a lot of ways because they're left leaning. They're not even that partisan either, and they're basically one of the faces of free speech now here on YouTube. And could you imagine if they were to get deplatformed? Like, holy shit, that would probably. I mean, I hate to say it would be more of a effect than Alex Jones getting removed. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me on that, but they're just in terms of popularity, they have more subscribers and everything. I think there would definitely be more backlash, and not to say that there's no backlash for Alex Jones. There's been plenty of it, and I think there needs to be more, to be honest, until he gets back here on YouTube. And the same goes with H3H3 getting a strike. Like, that's bullshit. We should do everything in our power to help them appeal that. I don't know what the process is, but I'm sure there's a process that the fans could help out with. And just, there's really not much else to say, folks, because it's very disappointing to hear all this. I really like them, like Ethan and Hila. They're an amazing couple. They have an amazing story on how they met, and they just seem like genuinely good people. And they don't look like, in my opinion, like they haven't let their fame and their wealth really get in the way of the quality of their material. Like they wait very long to basically produce really good videos. So I don't know. I just recommend you guys check them out. That was a pretty good take. I'm going to end it on that. The video that's going to be in the description is going to be Styx's take about it. Styx is one of my role models here on YouTube. I try to not necessarily emulate his style, but I like his long format. I like the way he basically speaks his mind. That's a very respectable and enviable trait to have. So his video is going to be in the description below, and check it out. He has a really good take about it. He's been on fire this week regarding the deplatforming and everything. Like, he's definitely setting himself up for a political career. And a little fun fact: he did run for briefly for the governor of Vermont. So. And that didn't pan out, but hopefully he will run again. I will vote for him if he runs for president, definitely. Not saying that he's gonna, but I think he probably will try to get involved in politics later on because he's got something very special between his ears. So that's very important. All right, guys. God bless. More news to come. And on second thoughts, I probably won't watch the entire podcast. I'll probably just wait for the highlights to come out because they do like interviews and stuff, and people I don't necessarily have any interest in. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later.